welcome Cindy Egolf.
I love my mom. She's my hero. Mom was a registered nurse and she worked nights. She'd get home in the morning just in time to wake up my 3 brothers, my sister and me, give us something to eat, get us ready and on the bus for school. During the day, she cleaned the house, she worked in the garden, she took care of all sorts of things. When we got home from school, she was there to help us with our homework, feed us again, get us ready for bed. Then she'd go back to work. For years, she didn't sleep. She was a force of nature. I trusted her, and whatever she told me, I believed her. She taught me to be kind, to be nice to other people. She taught me to be honest. She taught me to be a best friend of animals. She let me be fearless and independent. By the age of 3, you could find me in a far-off pasture somewhere, climbing on a sleeping pony, which would leap to its feet, and I would ride it until I fell off, and I did it all day long, every day. She never tried to stop me, even when I broke my arm doing it. When I was a young girl, a young teen, I asked her if I could try out to be in a local production of a Broadway musical. I remember exactly her words. She said, "Don't try, you won't get it." Oh. How is that possible? This is the same woman who encouraged me. She wanted me to be fearless. She wanted me to do all sorts of things. But how on earth was it that she wanted to say that to me? Why was she trying to stop me? Well, I went behind her back and I tried out anyway. Now, I'm not stubborn, Capricorn. I'm just tenacious. And I got the part anyway. Yay! I was hooked. I had a new hypothesis in life, and that hypothesis was, just tell me no and I will prove you wrong. So along with animals, my other passion was music. And my parents were very keen on convincing me to not study music at university. So I got a bachelor's degree in trumpet performance and music education. I got a master's degree in music education and orchestral conducting. I earned my doctorate in orchestral conducting. Wow. Thank you. My husband told me that men are certainly more believable than women. My head exploded, and I was out to prove him wrong. Now, I doubt that I ever changed his mind on that. He probably still has that belief today. He's not my husband today. But there I was, right in front of him, moving forward, going forward for my career. I did an orchestral conducting competition, and the judge, I swear to God, his words exactly, said, "What does she think she's doing? She should be at home ironing her husband's shirts." Oh. It's only one example of lots. Well, I moved to Chicago instead and started working conducting orchestras there. Diversity at that time did not exist. The glass ceiling was made of concrete and steel. Even today, we don't have much diversity in the field of orchestra conductors. In 2014, there was a study of the top 150 conductors in the world. 5 were women. We're not making much progress. Hearing "no, you can't" and turning into "I'll show you" was a great hypothesis for me, and it worked really well, although it didn't make me a very nice person. Out of my way, coming through, stand aside, I'm moving forward. But back to my mom. 30 years later, after she passed away, I found out that during her youth, something horrible happened to her, which left her at least disillusioned with life. I finally realized that her telling me, "Don't try, you won't get it," was her way of trying to protect me from the horrible things that she went through. She was just a mama trying to protect her baby. What I finally realized was that she was telling me her truth. In that sentence, "Don't try, you won't get it." That was her truth. As a child, you can't understand these things. The difference between her truth, my truth, this truth, their truth, you don't get it. But as an adult, I do. I get it now. She looked at life through her tragedy. That was her perspective. Others look at life through what they've gone through. Women aren't as believable. Women should stay at home. These are just the words of unhappy people spewing toxic ideas. It's their job to be who they are, and it's my job to pursue my bliss. So you see, Mom, you raised me well after all. You taught me that truth is in the eye of the beholder. And what about you? What is your truth? And ask yourself, is it my truth? And by the way, my mom's name, Ruth